Well, everybody, this is going to be part two of my childhood VHS collection that I'm about to record, and I'll upload afterwards. So, anyways, let's begin. But first, here's a Criterion Blu-ray that I forgot to show on my Criterion Media collection for 2025 edition. Yeah, I completely forgot about that Blu-ray. But at least I found it. It's in the other room. There. That's better. And now, here are the rest of my childhood VHS collection for 2025 edition. I was going to find some more, but it's in here. It's in the other room somewhere. But at least I'm going to show these tapes right here. Of course, I do have Fearless, Clifford the Big Red Dog, Big Fun in the Sun, The New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, The Great Honey Pot Robbery, and a few Shirley Temple tapes that I do have. Oh yeah, Gordy. I was gonna find the tape, but it's in the other room, so yeah. So anyways, let's continue on when we last left off. So anyways, here we go. Here are the tapes that I have for my childhood, that I had for many years. And of course, Nana used to own these tapes. But it's mine now, so yep. And of course, this tape is part of my this movie's part of my childhood. And Nana used to own this tape, but it's mine now. August 14th, 1996. And printed I think, the 33rd week of 1996. There. That way I could make some more room here, so. Yep. Once again, I had this tape for a very long time. Which, once again, Nana used to own this tape. But it's mine now. So, yep. September 30th, 2000. And this is my dad's tape when he used to watch this movie back in the day. But mine now, so yep. May 31st, 2002. And printed the 23rd week of 2002. So, yeah. And now, here are the tapes that I have since 2011. which I start collecting them for the very first time. And of course, I had tapes since 2011, which I got from Aunt Sue's. Both print dates are March 21st, 1992. Definitely one of my all-time favorite 1988 movies that I had for a very long time, which I believe I got from a yard sale back in 2011. July 27th, 1989. And and of course the tape is Who Framed Roger Rabbit. So, yeah. October 19th, 1999. And the 41st week of 1989. I think I got this tape from my late Aunt Marlene back in 2011. I think I had this tape since 2011 that I got from my late Aunt Marlene as well. And I think I liked this movie from 1994 that's based on the TV series of the same name. And also based on a cartoon of the same name as well. Anyways, the print date is October 25th, 1994. And the 43rd week of 1994. I think I had this tape since 2011 that I got from the Youth Ranch. June 13th, 1996. August 12th, 1996. And I think I had this tape along with the two tapes, which of course I had it since Christmas of 2011. Yep, like I said, I had those tapes since Christmas of 2011, which I had that tape along with James and the Giant Peach and the other tape that I'm about to show next. And this is the only Max and Ruby tape I ever owned, which I never had the other Max and Ruby tapes back then. Anyways, the print date is January 27th, 2005. And the fourth week of 2005. And now the other tape that I had along with the other two is this. Of course, I had this tape and the other two tapes, which I got since Christmas of 2011. April 11th, 2003. I'm very happy to have those tapes since Christmas of 2011, which I had them 2 days before Christmas. So, anyways, let's get on with 2012. So, yeah. Oh, there. So, anyways, let's get on with those tapes that I gotten since 2012. And yes, I'm showing the 3 nature tapes that I've gotten since 2012. And finally, here's the last nature tape that I had since 2012. All these nature tapes do not have any print dates at all. So, yep. The back of the tape is cracked. But hopefully the rest of the tape still plays fine. I think the print date on the Invisible Ink is December 22nd, 1994, so printed 3 days before Christmas of that year. And yes, I believe I got the tape from my late Aunt Marlene back in 2012. I believe I got the tape from Rita's while I lived with my mom for a couple years before I moved to Nana's back in 2013. January 20th, 1999, so this is a reprint. And now, let's get on with tapes that I had since 2013. So, anyways, let's continue. This and the other 2 tapes that I had since January of 2013. When Carol, my mom's care, had those tapes. Well, I decided why not. So I did. And the label is messed up. But hopefully the rest of the tape still be playing fine. October 27th, 1998. And the 43rd week of 1998. January 31st and February 6th, 2002. I think this tape do not have a print date. And the window is broken, but at least I taped it. And of course, I had this tape along with Dr. Dolittle 1998 VHS and Training Day, which I had those since 2013. And I used to have The Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle on VHS, but it's gone now. And I used to have other tapes back in 2013, but like I said, it's now gone now. Gave it away. It's one of my biggest mistakes ever. So, yeah. August 16th, 2000. And I used to have my childhood copy of this tape, which I had years ago, but I gave it away. But at least I had this tape since February 2013, which my childhood copy printed August 13th, 2000. So, yep. So anyways, let's continue. Found this tape at a yard sale back in December of 2013. And this is the very first VeggieTales tapes that I ever owned. And I think I got this tape brand new, factory sealed. October 9th, 2000. This is the very first sing-along song tape that I ever gotten since 2013, which I got this tape from Goodwill. July 10th, 1992. And this copy doesn't have the Little Wooden Head song. And no, this copy doesn't have any previews at the end because this copy right here is version 2 of the 1992 VHS of this tape. So, yep. And I think I had this tape since 2013 that I got from a yard sale. September 16th, 2001. January 20th, 1999. And I think I got this tape from a yard sale back in 2013. Or, actually, my mistake. I got this tape from Aunt Sandy's back in 2013, along with the other tape that it's in here. It's in the other room somewhere. But I'll have to find it again, which is Walt Disney Cartoon Classics, Volume 1. Here's Mickey. December 30th, 2002, and January 18th, 2003. The week and year code's the second week of 2003. And I think I had tape since December of 2013, along with the other Blues Clues tape. That it's in the other room somewhere, so. Yep. And now, here are the rest of the tapes that I'm about to show from my childhood VHS collection. Of course, my friend gave this tape to me back in 2014, along with the other VeggieTales tapes that she used to own. July 11th, 2003. I think I found this tape back in April of 2014 when Aunt Sue used to own these tapes. I think the print date is March 15th, 2002. So printed 9 days after my birthday, and I mean, yeah. Let's try it again. The print date right here is March 15th, 2002. So printed 9 days after my birthday and 9 days after I was born. Yeah. Printed 9 days after my birthday and 9 days after I was born. There we go. See? I made a mistake, but at least I fixed it. So, yep. So anyways, let's continue. March 1st, 2000. And printed the ninth week of 2000. So obviously a 2000 reprint. And of course, I found the two Blues Clues tapes that I had since April of 2014, along with a Bob the Builder tape, which the very first Bob the Builder tape that I ever owned since April of 2014. July 18th, 1999. And I think printed the 28th week of 1999. Alrighty, 2 more tapes for this video, and then we'll finally ended this video. And yes, I found this tape along with the other tape that I had since October 2014, 2014 that I got from my late Uncle Damon, which is Nana's older brother. February 28th, 2001. And finally, here's the last tape. I think the print date is... here it is. The print date on the visible ink print date. And kind of hard to see, but it's July 17th, or no, July 7th, 1991. So printed 3 days after 4th of July of that year. Well, everybody, there you have it for my childhood VHS collection, part 2. So, anyways, this is SupermanMedia2002. See y'all later, and have a fun rest of your Monday morning. Don't forget to put a thumb up and comment down and press the notification button. And if you're new here, press subscribe. We'll keep in touch, so, yep.